All right, as you know, I'm Jarrett Hastig, and Bemidji usually known as a hockey town, the Bemidji Lumberjacks, the BSU, rented the Frozen Four, but it's not just all hockey. I mean, I can sit through a nice hockey game at the rink, watch the Beavers, kick the North Dakota, whatever. But baseball is as American you can get besides apple pie. Everybody knows that, but baseball is in the rich history that it started in the United States and still goes through today. Everybody knows it and should love it, I should think. But this is from 2008 when Bemidji went to the World Series. This is of a kid who got a Gold Glove Award from the whole World Series in Cal Ripken. And I got the chance to talk to two of the people in baseball, the treasurer and the president, Bruce and Mo. They did a lot of stuff for this, and they're really good coaches. And the stadium started in 1989. That's when they got the first stadium, and it's one of the nicest in the whole region, one of the nicest in the country. When people come here, they leave and say, wow, compared to this, our field sucks. Do you all remember the Bemidji team that got second place in state last year? 13 of the 15 people went through BYLB, and a lot of them went to college and beyond. And I remember that they told me that there was a trade with Dan Gladden that went to the San Francisco Giants. This year, Bemidji hosted the Midwest Plains Regional Tournament, which came from all states like Kansas City, Kansas, Canada, the Dakotas, and got to experience Bemidji, having a nice summer in Bemidji. Get to see all the art. Baseball is a chance to, get with some other kids and play some ball. And this team was especially great. We won state this year and got to go to North Dakota to play for the regionals. We got third place, which is huge from that we won state. And we get to represent Bemidji from every town that we can go to, as far from Waite Park, Baxter, Park Rapids, all those other states. And we even get to go out of the state of Bemidji, out of the state of Minnesota to some other states. Hold on. All right. And if you go through the hole in T-ball, as you can see from the picture, everybody wants to play. They don't know how to yet, but they'll get into it. But that feeling when you just want to play and you don't know anything, the coach is yelling at you and you're just like, I don't care, I want to play. And coaches are probably the biggest influence on kids when they play baseball. You look up to them, you think and say, if they believe in you, if the coach believes in you, then you play as well as you can. You do as best as you can. There's no doubt of how good you can be if a coach believes in you. And the coaches are the best part about it. There's some really nice, I've been lucky enough to have very nice coaches, and including, oh darn, including some who's here now. And sometimes when you're on the mound or on the diamond, you feel like a superstar. You can do nothing wrong. Everything you do has to be perfect, which you do at that moment in time. But as we all know, it never lasts. Just look at me, for example. Sometimes you miss, as you can see. I'm sure I hit the next pitch, even though I missed by about 10 feet. Real stud right there. And then a lot of times you can point the obvious. No one within 50 feet of me. They taught me to say, I got it. Didn't really need to say that. And it's also a great time for you to bond for a dad or a mother to bond with their son or daughter. A lot of kids have gone through, and my dad didn't get the chance to play baseball. He would have been a great athlete, but he didn't get the transportation, so when he's there, he always thinks of it me playing as him. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. And the fans are probably the biggest part. For a kid to go out there and play and see that there's a lot of people who are cheering them on, thinking, wow, most people are dumb enough to cheer for me. And you can also make lifelong friends. This is one of my friends, Jason, who from baseball I've known since I was 10, and he's a really good friend of mine in baseball. He goes to my school and we talk, but when you go to baseball, you make a lot of great friends that you'll probably have for the most of your life. In this team, we did something that no other team has ever done in Bemidji's history. We won state 2 years in a row and gone to regionals twice. They went to Missouri, and this just year we went to North Dakota. This year, as I said, we got third place. Pretty good. In this moment, when you're on the bench, you're all riled up, ready to go, listening to every play, listening to everything people are talking to you. You don't care. Shut up, I'm watching. But then at that moment when the coach looks at you and says, you're in. Crummy line, I know. But we want you to be a part of BYLB. We need coaches, players, volunteers, fans, and there's anything you can do to become part of the grounds crew, part of the umpires, anything. And don't get embarrassed.